Dominique, and in this video I'm going to go back to the children's sock. I had previously filmed how to pick up the stitches, how to make the heel and the gusset, and the tube and the ribbing, but what I did not film correctly was after picking up the stitches you have to decrease the heel right in here in this little 90-degree corner on both sides. So you're only going to make decreases on the two needles in which the heel work was completed. The other two needles will be doing knitting only. And the reason for this, especially for a children's sock, you want to make the decreases so you can bring your stitches from the amount that you had to pick up all the way down to the amount you originally had cast on, so that way all four needles will have the same amount of stitches that you started out with. So for me, for this children's sock, I casted on 12 stitches per needle for a total of 48. And yes, it is a different sock compared to my previous video. I'll make a separate video when I start the second sock of how to do this cool pattern. So I've already started some of the decreasing just to give it shape and to practice, but I will show you now how to do this. So on my two needles, we'll call them needle 1 and needle 4. The other two are needle 2 and 3. On both of my heel needles I have 16 stitches each. I think once I picked up all my stitches I had about 23 or so. So I just need to make the decreases 4 times, which I'll do with you on this video. So starting at needle number 1, which is this side, well, in your hand, the left hand side part of the heel. So what you're going to do is knit all of the stitches on needle 1 except for the last two. The last two you are going to knit together. Okay, so I'm down to 2 stitches and I'm just going to knit them together. So that's one decrease. Needle 2 and needle 3, you're going to just knit them both. There's no decreasing involved. It's only in the little corner in which you'll do your decreases. So you want to, once again, do these decreases until the amount of times it takes until you are down to the original amount of stitches you had casted on. And you can do this same technique as well for adult socks, any sock you can do this for. It's not too big of a deal if you don't do it for an adult sock, because adults have such big feet compared to children or toddlers that the sock will more than likely stay on anyway. Okay, so I just knitted needles 2 and 3. We're on to the last one. We're in the corner here, so you're going to make your decrease at the beginning and not at the end. So to make this decrease, you're going to slip one stitch. Always slip as if you're purling. Never slip in a knitting style, or else your stitches will twist. So slip one, knit one, carry the slip stitch over the knitted one, that's how you do your decrease for needle 4, and then knit the remaining stitches. So you're going to repeat this until you are down to the original amount of stitches you had casted on at the beginning. So we're back to needle 1. So we are going to knit all the stitches but the last 2, because that's where the groove is, if you look at your sock this way. So we're going to knit all of these, decrease here, knit, knit, make the decrease here, and knit the remainder. Just continuously do that in the round until you get to the point where, once again, the needles all have the same amount of stitches, and then you will continue to just knit or follow along with your pattern if you wish, and knit the length of the foot. In the next video, probably by next week, I will be showing you how to make the toe for your sock. So thank you so much for your patience and for watching, and I hope you have a great day.